Halloween night, 1953. A woman answers the phone in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and moments later she's dead, brutally murdered in her kitchen. The last words anyone heard her say? "Wait a minute, I heard a noise. I think it's Buster's dirty-faced cat." But it wasn't a cat, and it was no accident. It was just after 7 p.m. on October 31st, 1953. 60-year-old Myrtle Morgan was settling in for a quiet night at her home on Rossville Avenue. She picked up the phone to call a friend, just a casual chat. But only minutes in, she paused. "Wait a minute," she said. "I heard a noise." And then, silence. The phone line remained open, but Myrtle never came back. Her friend, confused and increasingly concerned, called out repeatedly. No response. Eventually, she sent her daughter to listen at the phone while she ran to a neighbor's house to call police. Moments later, the line went dead. Chattanooga police arrived just after 7:22 p.m. Outside the house, Myrtle's son-in-law, Price Stevens, had just returned from dinner. Together with a neighbor, he tried the front door, but it was locked from the inside. Price crawled in through an open window, stepped into the dark, quiet house, and walked into a nightmare. The living room was in disarray, a chair overturned, the phone still ringing. Then in the kitchen, they found her. Myrtle Morgan, face up on the floor, covered with a quilt. Her dress was torn, her face shattered, a broken nose, a fractured skull, a hole in her gums. Investigators first thought it was a gunshot, but there was no exit wound, no bullet, no weapon. Police believe the killer entered through the front door after the family left, locked it from the inside. When Myrtle heard the noise and went to check, she walked right into them. She was likely chased into the kitchen, struck in the face with a flat, blunt object, then collapsed as her head hit the floor. The blow caused a fatal brain hemorrhage, but the scene quickly descended into chaos. It was Halloween. A crowd gathered. Before senior detectives could arrive, more than 100 people had trampled through the home, destroying any hope of collecting clean evidence. A dresser was ransacked, but no one knows what was taken, if anything at all. Neighbors, family, even local prowlers were questioned, but no arrests were made. Her children, Norma and Jarvis, were cleared. Her husband, George, was in a veterans hospital miles away. No motive, no suspect, no justice. Myrtle was buried at Chattanooga's Greenwood Cemetery. Her husband, George, died in 1972. Her children have since passed away, but the mystery remains. Who entered that house on Halloween night? Why did they kill her? And what was the real story behind that strange, unexplained injury in her jaw? Some believe it was personal, others a random act. But the fact remains, more than 70 years later, the murder of Myrtle Morgan is still unsolved. If this story chilled you, there are more like it. Subscribe to Whispers for forgotten crimes, hidden mysteries, and eerie true stories history tried to bury. This world is stranger than fiction.